Hello, traders. Welcome to another episode of our free Forex training tutorials. My name is Kofi, your admin for this channel. Today's video is a video I should have done long time ago, but along the line, I don't know what happened. It quickly skipped my mind. But today, it is very important that I revisit this topic. And so this topic might look like it's for the beginners. I mean, someone who is starting to trade Forex, but that is not actually the case. It is because of where I have gotten to with the tutorials that has reminded me that there is a need for me to do this video, which I didn't do. So I quickly have to do that video now and then continue at the later part of this video. I mean, at the tail end of this video, you'll find out that there is some basic information that you will need that will help us in our next videos that will be coming. So welcome, and please enjoy this video to the end because there are a lot of information that you will find in there. It looks like a beginner video. Maybe you are a trader already, or you already know the inside out of the Forex market. So you might think this video is not important to you. Please, that is not the case. So just take your time and watch this video to the end. And I'm sure you will understand why you needed to do that. So today, we are going to talk about currency trading. We Forex traders, all that we are doing is trading currencies. That is all that we are doing. We are trading currencies. And these currencies are from different countries, which has been paired. And we do that by trading those pairs. So you come to understand that the Forex trading that we do is all about currencies that has been paired. So that is what I want us to look at. It is very important. And you will understand why I'm saying so. So again, if you want to contact me, these are my details. You can quickly contact me. I wouldn't waste my time on this. So I'll quickly jump and then come here and let you know our purpose, our reason for being on this channel and doing what we are doing. Leading Forex, we want to become an alternative in the status quo that you are stuck in. We know the Forex market and other markets in terms of money-making markets on the internet are such confusing markets because there are a lot of theories out there. There are a lot of tutorials, there are a lot of testimonies out there. And sometimes you follow these tutorials and testimonies, and at the end of the day, you are still not finding the way out. You are still not getting your way through it. We want to be a solution to that problem, okay? That is what Leading Forex we stand for. So we want to be an alternative in that status quo that you are stuck in. That is the reason we are doing what we are doing on this YouTube channel. So quickly, let's go straight into currency trading. Now, when we say currencies or Forex trading, it is all about currency trading. We are trading currencies. Now, these currencies are traded in pairs, just as I said earlier. Now, a pair of currency is made up of the base currency and the quote currency. I remember in one of the videos, I was trying to remember the quote currency and it escaped my mind. But today here, I got you. So when it comes to currency pairs, we always have the base currency and then the quote currency. Now, let me explain that quickly. When we say base currency, we are talking about the very first currency pair or the very first currency you will see in the pair. So this is the base currency, example, Euro USD. This is the base currency. This is the quote currency. When we take GBP USD, this is the base currency. GBP is the base currency. USD is the quote currency. When we take USD JPY, USD is the base currency. JPY is the quote currency. So always the very first currency that you see in a pair, the very first currency is called the base currency. And then the second currency you will see is called the quote currency. So we have quote currencies and base currencies. All right. So that is all I want you to take note of. Sometimes a base currency can be a quote currency. For instance, look at GBP USD. GBP USD, you will see that USD over here is the code currency, right? But look at USD JPY. USD JPY, USD is a base currency. Do you get the difference? So over here, GBP USD, USD is a code currency. But when it comes to USD JPY, USD is the base currency. So a base currency on one pair can be a code currency on another pair. Are we good? Thank you. Now, let's continue. Now, currency symbols. Now, how did we come by these symbols? EUR as euro. How did we come by that? How did we come by USD as US dollar? GBP, how did we come by that abbreviation or by that symbol? We need to look at it. Now, currency symbols always have three letters, as you can see here. We have EUR, we have USD, we have GBP, we have USD, we have USD, we have JPY. So all the currency codes are in three symbols or three letters, as you may say it. Now, the first two letters identify the name of the country. The first two letters. So we have EU. EU here stands for European Union. So the very first two letters identify the name of the country. So EU here stands for European Union, and the R stands for euros. Okay, yes. Now, when it comes to USD, the U stands for United States, the US, United States, and then the D stands for the dollar. Now, remember, when it comes to currencies, they have their codes. Okay, they have their codes. All right, so each currency and its code. So the US dollar, the code for the dollar is D. You all know that. The code for the dollar is D. The code for Japanese yen is Y, or a Y. That is yen. So JP stands for Japan, and then the Y stands for what? Yen. Here, EU stands for euro, and then the R is the code, which stands for what? Euros. Please, do you understand? So, like we said, currency symbols always have three letters, where the very first two letters identify the name of the country, and the third letter identifies the name of that country's currency. So the third letter identifies the name of the country's currency. So when we come to GBP, the currency code is P, or letter is P. So GB stands for Great Britain. So Great Britain. So Great British Pound. So the Great British Pound. So P stands for pound. So GBP stands for Great Britain's pound. So that is how come we have GBP. So the GB stands for the country, that's Great Britain, and the currency is the P, which is the pounds. Please, do you understand? So when it comes to currency codes or pairs, you need to understand why they are lined up like this. Now, let's continue. Again, this is just a typical example of what I've just illustrated. So we have NZD, we have country name, which is New Zealand. So New Zealand, we have NZ, and then the D is the currency name, which is the code, dollar. So New Zealand dollar. So we have the New Zealand dollar, which is NZD, the NZD. So either the NZD, which is the New Zealand dollar, or you can just say New Zealand dollar or NZD. Any of them is right. So that is how we came by these abbreviations. Is that okay? Good. Now, how do we trade these currency pairs? We are saying that Forex trading is all about trading of currency pairs. Now, listen to this note very carefully. Now, we are saying that imagine each currency pair as constantly in a tug of war with each other, or with each currency on its own side of the rope. I will illustrate that very soon. Imagine each currency pair as constantly in a tug of war with each currency on its own side of the rope. And this is the demonstration of what I'm trying to talk about here. This is the right demonstration. So you see this tug of war here. There is a gentleman and a lady, and they are in a tug of war, trying to pull the other to the other side. So the lady is trying to pull the man to her side. The man is also trying hard to pull the lady to his side. So this is what we call tug of war. And that is how, when you see currency pairs, for instance, Euro, USD, when you see a pair like this, Euro, USD, this currency pair is in a tug of war. This currency is in a tug of war with this currency. The reason being that two economies have just been paired, the European economy and the US economy. So the European economy has been paired with the US economy. So we are trying to look at who is strong or who is superior. So these two currencies are in a tug of war. So when the USD becomes strong, if the USD becomes strong, the USD will take the euro down. So when you see Euro USD going down like this, it means that the USD is stronger than the euro, and that is why you are seeing a downtrend. And when you begin to see an uptrend like this, then it means that the euro is stronger than the USD, and that is why euro is taking USD up. So these two currencies are in a tug of war. Two economies paired to battle. So the stronger becomes the winner of the day. So whenever you see a currency pair, the very first thing that must come into your mind is that these two currencies are in a tug of war. They are fighting each other, or they are trying to claim supremacy with their strength. The euro versus the dollar are fighting. Who becomes the strongest in the day? And whoever becomes the strongest in the day becomes the winner. So when you see an uptrend of maybe Euro USD, then you know that Euro is strong. The base currency, which is the Euro, is strong. And that is why Euro is driving USD up. The same way when you see Euro USD on a downtrend, it means that the USD is strong. That is why USD is taking Euro downwards. So the whole issue is this, to make it more clearer. What we are saying is that the euro is a currency pair that is trying to go up. Okay? And then the USD, which is paired here, is also a currency pair that, a currency that is trying to go down. So they are in opposite direction. These two pairs are trying to go in opposite direction. So euro is trying to go its way by going up. The USD is also trying to go its way by going down. When we have a currency like maybe AUD card, okay, what it simply means is that the very first currency, the base currency, is always trying to go up. And the quote currency is always trying to go down. So these two currencies are in parallel lines, or they are moving in parallel directions. Euro is going up, or the base currency is always trying to go up. And then the quote currency is always trying to go down. So if USD becomes strong, it will take the euro down. When the euro becomes strong, it will take the USD up. Please, do you get the scenario? These two guys are in opposite direction. When euro becomes strong, euro will take the USD to its direction, which is up. When the USD also becomes strong, the USD will also take the euro down to its direction. Another example is the AUD card. If AUD becomes strong, AUD will take card up in an uptrend. And then also, when card becomes strong, card will also take AUD down. Is that okay? So these two currencies are always in a tug of war, in opposite direction. So here we have the lady trying to pull the man to her side, and then we have the man also trying to pull the lady to his side. So the winner will be the strongest. So the strongest of the day will be able to win this tug of war. Do you get the understanding here? Good. Now, let's continue. So if you think one currency will be stronger versus the other, and you end up correct, that is when you think, when you predict that, for instance, Euro USD, okay? I like to use Euro USD because it is one of the commonest currency pairs, okay? So Euro USD, when you predict or when you think that maybe Euro will be strong over the USD, and then you end up being correct in your prediction or in your thinking, then it means you will make profit. But when you predict or when you think that Euro will become strong, okay, you think that, okay, today Euro will become stronger than USD, and then you enter a buy for Euro USD, and it turns out that the USD rather becomes stronger than the Euro, then it means you will be in a loss. Do you get the understanding? When you think that the Euro will be strong today, and so you are going buy, and then you enter a buy, because if the Euro, which is the base currency, if it becomes strong, it will take the USD up. So you buy Euro USD, you thought that, okay, Euro USD is going to be strong, so you bought Euro USD. And then it ended up that the Euro didn't become strong, but rather it is the USD that became strong. Then it means you have lost, because you predicted that Euro will become strong, and so the trade will go up. And then it ended out that the USD rather became stronger than the Euro. And so it means it went opposite of your direction. It means you are in a loss. So whenever you are in a loss, what it means is that your prediction wasn't right. Your thinking wasn't right. Maybe Euro USD you bought, and then you were thinking that it will go up because Euro will be strong. And then it ended out that the USD rather became strong. So you have lost. So USD will take Euro down. So it means you've lost. But if Euro USD, if the Euro becomes strong indeed, just as you have predicted, and then it starts going up, it means that you are in profit. It means that you are in profit. The same way, when you think that Euro USD, let me bring it back. When you think that Euro USD, the USD rather is going to be strong in the day. When you think that the USD is going to be strong, this USD here is going to be strong, then it means you need to sell. When you think that the USD will be strong, then it means you need to sell. It means USD will take Euro down. So at the end of the day, when it ends up that indeed the USD has been strong, then it means you are going to be making some profit. But when you say USD is going to be strong, and so it will take the Euro down, and then it ended up that the Euro rather became strong, and then it took USD up, then it means you are going to be in a loss. It means you are going to be in the loss. So when it comes to the base and then the quote currencies, before you buy or sell, you are looking at which one will be stronger than the other, because they are in a tug of war. So Euro USD, which of these pairs will be stronger than the other? Which of these two economies will be stronger than the other? Is it going to be Euro for today or the USD? If the Euro is going to be the strongest, then it means that you need to place a buy. If it is USD that is going to be the strongest, then you need to place a sell. I'm sure you understand this because I have taken enough time to explain this. So if that is the case, there are companies or institutions that provide us with daily updates, not just daily, minutes and seconds updates about currencies, their strength in the course of the day. Now, we have 8 major currencies that is mostly traded. We call them major currencies because they are the most traded currency pairs or currencies. So the most traded currencies in the world are 8. So we call them the major currency pairs. And then we have the minor currency pairs. The minor ones, or the exotic currency pairs. The exotic ones are the less traded currency pairs in a day or in the world. So we have the major traded currency pairs or currencies, not the pairs, currencies. The major traded currencies are called major currencies. And then we have the minor traded currency pairs or currencies. And those currencies are called minor currencies or minor pairs. Now, I want us to look at only the major ones. The major currency pairs, we have the Euro, we have the GBP, we have the USD, we have the AUD, they are 8 in number. We have the JPY, we have the CHF, we have the NZD, and then we have the CAD. So when you add all these numbers, you get 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 major currency pairs. 8 major currency pairs. Now, these 8 major currency pairs, they are the most traded currencies in the world, or they are coming from the major economies in the world, or the strong economies in the world. We have 8 major economies in the world, which is the European economy, the Britain or the Great Britain's economy, the US as an economy, the Australian economy, the Japan economy, the Swedish or Swiss economy. Yes, that is the Swiss economy. And then we have the New Zealand economy and then the Canadian economy. So these strong 8 economies are the major economies that we have in the world. So their currencies, don't forget, one will say, what of China? Yes, China is also a great economy, but China, they always fall within the JPY. China's economy always falls here, so don't forget. So China is also a great economy, but their currency, which is the major one, is here, the JPY. So Japan and China, they use this, okay? All right, so don't forget that. So these strong 8 currency pairs are the most traded in the world. And so we call them the 8 major currency pairs. So there are some companies or websites or institutions that provides us the daily strength of these currencies. As of today that I am recording this video, today's date is 9th December 2021. 9th December. Today is Thursday, 9th December 2021. As of today, I took this screenshot just a while ago, not up to an hour. It's not even up to an hour now as I speak to you. So this is the strength of today's currencies. Apart from the 8 major, they also provide us with some few currencies, which are also here. But on this website, I don't normally look at these ones. I look at the 8 major ones. These are part of the minor currencies. So they add 2 minor currencies. All right. So let's go on. Today, as we speak, they indicate the level of the strength by bars. So the ones with only just the red bar are the weakest currency in the course of the day. They are the weakest currency for today. So the weakest currency for today are AUD, Chef, NZD, and CAD. They are the weakest currencies. And that is followed by, as we speak right now, Euro. The Euro has only 3 bars. 1, 2, 3, 3 bars. It is the next weak currency. Followed by the USD. USD has 4 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 bars. And that is followed by the GBP. GBP has 5 bars. 5 bars. And then followed by JPY, which has 6 bars. And then NOK, which is also 6 bars. So when you look at today, the strongest currency for today is JPY. When it comes to the 8 major currencies, this is the strongest currency for today. This is the strongest currency for today. So if today JPY is the strongest, then JPY should be taking the euro down. JPY should be taking the euro down. Now, I want to go to the MT4 and show you something. What is happening today? We are saying that if JPY is the strongest for today, then JPY should take euro down. And then JPY, because we have euro JPY, right? So if we have a currency pair like euro JPY, it means JPY should take the euro down, isn't it? Let's go and look at that. Again, we have a currency pair like USD JPY, isn't it? So if that is also true, then it means JPY should also take USD down, isn't it? Fine. If that is also true, JPY should also take SHEF down, isn't it? Good. Now let's go to the MT4. I want to show you something and then we'll come back and complete this. Let's go back to the MT4. I have the MT4 here. And I'm in some trades even, but let's look at what I have just said, okay? This is SHEF JPY, good? SHEF JPY, isn't it? And we are saying that, let me close this so that your mind wouldn't even be on the trades, okay? I don't want your mind to be on the trades. I want your mind to come on the chart here. This is on the 1 hour time frame. We are saying that the course of today, which is today, Thursday, 9th December, 2021, we are saying that today, JPY is the strongest. So let's go to daily time frame and check something for ourselves. Daily time frame. What are you seeing? Look at the daily time frame. Today's candle. You see that SHEF JPY. JPY has taken SHEF down. SHEF JPY. JPY has taken SHEF down. Because I showed you on the screen. And on the screen, you saw that. Let's go back to the chart. The screenshot I showed you. On the screenshot, you saw that today, JPY is the strongest. So if today JPY is the strongest and SHEF is very weak, JPY is supposed to take SHEF down. And that is exactly what we are seeing right now. So when you look at the daily candle, as we speak right now, you will see that this is the daily candle. JPY has taken SHEF down. So I entered a sell, and currently this is my TP. This is my TP level here. This is my TP level. The first trade that I took is at the top here. This is the second trade, and the two are all in profit. I moved my stop loss to break even. That is why you are seeing one red line here. It's a stop loss. So it means I have decided to block my profits. So even if this trade decides to come back against me, I'm not going to lose anything. I'm still going to take some profit home. Anyway, that is a strategy we'll be talking about later on. We call that scaling up. You need to scale up your trade. We'll look at that as we progress. Is that okay? So you can see SHEF JPY. JPY has taken SHEF down because JPY is the strongest for today. Again, let's look at Euro JPY. Euro JPY. Look at it, daily time frame. I almost hit TP, but almost, but I'm sure I might hit TP because I entered a sell. If I go to the 1 hour time frame, look at 1 hour. This is 1 hour time frame. So look at where I took my trade. I took my trade at the top there. Look at my trade here. Very beautiful one. And look at the drop down. And it's almost about to hit my TP. So let me also scale up this trade now that I have just come to the chart. Let me scale this up. Okay. I want to scale up my stop loss. Let me move stop loss into profit. So I've moved my stop loss into profit. So even if it come back, I'm still going to take some profit out of this trade. Now, so this trade, as you see right now, the whole of today, Euro JPY is also down because JPY has taken Euro down. Because per what I showed you, JPY is the king for today. Let's look at GBP. GBP, oh no, I want the JPY first. Okay, AUD JPY. AUD JPY, this is on daily time frame, and you can see it's also on sell because JPY has taken AUD down because JPY is the strongest for the day. Again, which pair again should I look at? CAD JPY. Okay, CAD JPY. Look at it. This is for today's candle. If you look at today's candle here, yes, it is true. JPY has also taken CAD down. If I zoom to make it look big enough, you will see it is on sale. So JPY has also taken CAD down. Let's look at NZD, which is also another weak currency versus JPY. Look at NZD JPY. It's also on sale, as you can see, also on sale. So it means this has also taken NZD down. I'm just looking at the JPY pair because JPY is the strongest for today. So which other pair? NZD JPY, AUD JPY, Euro. I have looked at Euro already. USD. Okay, USD JPY. Look at USD JPY. Yes, it is also on sale today because JPY is the strongest for today. All right, good. Now, let's go back and finish this note. Now, to finish this note, the very first thing I want to say is that I'm going to link at the description of this video, I'm going to put the link of this website where you can be checking the daily strength of the currencies. I'm going to put the link to this site at the description of this video. So when you go to the description of this video, you will find the link to this currency strength. So the link, you will see currency strength, and then you see a link below it. You see currency strength, and you see a link below it. Once you see currency strength and there's a link, click on that link, and it should bring you to this page. It should bring you to this page like this, where you see. We have a lot of websites. When it comes to the currency strength, we have a lot of them. So maybe as at your leisure time, you can search on the internet, but this is one of the good ones. This is one of the good ones. Now, let it be known to you. Let me sound this caution. Okay, listen carefully. The fact that JPY currently is the strongest doesn't mean that JPY is going to remain the strongest the whole day. Yes, JPY can be strong in the morning, but maybe before noon or before afternoon, you will see JPY going strong and another currency going weak. Or you see JPY going weak and another currency going strong. So the fact that JPY is strong in the morning when you check the chart doesn't mean that JPY is going to remain the strongest the whole day. No, no, no. JPY can be strongest right now, but maybe in the next 30 minutes or 1 hour, that strength may change. And you may come to realize that the shelf that maybe is the lowest here might tend to be the strongest after 30 minutes or 1 hour. So you don't trade with only this currency strength and say that you have found the right way to trade. I'm sounding this warning. Don't use only this. You need to be able to have other technical analysis or sentiment analysis or other analysis must come into play. You don't depend on only this strength to trade. you will be doing yourself a lot of harm. Am I clear? So don't use only this to trade. If you use only this to trade, you will be doing yourself a lot of harm. You can do this, you can use this along with technical analysis or sentiment analysis or fundamental analysis or whatever strategy that you have. You can choose to look at it using this current currency strength to see if it will match or it will help you get some good trades. So I repeat, never use this. One currency might be strong in the next 1 hour. Maybe in the next 2 hours, that currency may become the weakest. So this thing here is not stable. It is not stable unless it confirms your strategy that you are using to trade. If your strategy says JPY is going to go sell with some currencies, maybe like I showed you, let me show you something. Okay, let me go to the chart and show you something. I want to show you Euro JPY. Okay, Euro JPY. Let me go to the 1 hour. If I take you to the 1 hour time frame, look at it. Euro JPY, I saw Euro JPY to be at the top of what? A support level. All this is as a support level. So I was looking at this box here, this area here as a support level for Euro JPY on the 1 hour. So truly, it respected the support. Or resistance rather, not support. This was a resistance level that I was watching. This was a resistance level. This box here that you are seeing is a resistance level that I was watching. And truly, Euro JPY went up there, tested the last level of the resistance. And then it got respected. It respected the last resistance level. It got respected. So as you can see, it respected it here. So it started making its way down. So immediately I saw it respecting this, I knew that the sell will happen because the time I saw this, JPY was becoming stronger than Euro. JPY was stronger than Euro. So immediately I saw that JPY was becoming stronger than Euro. I knew that this was going to happen. So I took a sell. I took what? A sell. So you must always make sure that you have a trading strategy that you can use along with the currency strength. If not, you are going to be losing a lot of trade. So please don't try to use only this and say you have found the Holy Grail. No, don't do that. Is that okay? So that is that. Now let's continue. Now you are beginning to understand why I said that this video is not just for the beginners. It is also for you, the pro. I mean, you, the already existing trader. All right. Now let's continue. When you buy, what I want to say is that when you buy, for instance, the Japanese yen, you are basically buying shares or portions in the Japanese economy. So like I said at the beginning of the video, you are pairing economies. The currency pairs are different economies. So Euro, JPY. Okay. Don't mind my write up. This is Euro JPY. So they are going in opposite direction. Euro is trying to go up. JPY is trying to go down. So if today you think that JPY is going to be the strongest, when you sell Euro JPY, because if you think that the quote currency is going to be strong, you have to sell. If you think the base currency is going to be strong, you have to buy. So if you think that JPY is going to be strong and then you sell, it means once you sell, it means that you are going for JPY, or you are behind JPY, or you have bought into Japanese economy. You have just bought into the Japanese economy. It means you have just voted for the Japanese economy to be the strongest of the day, or in a week, or in a month. That is what you have done. When you sell, doesn't mean you are selling JPY. No. When you put a sell, all you are trying to do is that you are telling us that JPY is going to be strong. So you are going in favor of the Japanese yen. So you are buying Japanese yen right now. When you sell, it means you are buying Japanese yen. Is this making sense? When you sell Euro JPY, what it simply means is that you are buying JPY and you are neglecting Euro. Does that make sense? When you sell Euro JPY, what it means is that you are buying JPY because you think JPY is going to be strong in the day. So when you put a sell on Euro JPY, forget about the word sell here. What it simply means is that you are going for JPY to be the strongest of the day. So it means Euro JPY, it means you are selling JPY. Oh, sorry, you are buying JPY. When you place a sell on Euro JPY, it simply means you are buying JPY because you are buying what is going to be the strongest of the day, isn't it? So once you put a sell, because where is the way for the Japanese yen? Japanese yen is always trying to go down. So when you sell, it means you are voting for JPY. It means you are in support of JPY to be the strongest. So what it simply means is that you are buying JPY. You are buying into the economy of the Japan or the Japanese. Is that okay? The same way Euro JPY, when you buy, okay, let me do that again. Euro JPY. Euro is always trying to go up. So when you buy Euro JPY, when you place a buy on Euro JPY, what it simply means is that you are predicting the Euro will be the strongest. So you are buying into the European economy or the European economy. You are buying into the European economy because you think that Euro is going to be the strongest of the day. So when you place buy on Euro USD, or sorry, Euro JPY, what it simply means is that you are saying that you are following Euro today. You are buying Euro and you are rejecting JPY because you know that the European economy is going to be stronger than the Japanese economy today. So you are buying Euros. But when you place a sell on Euro JPY, what you are saying is that you are buying Japanese yen because you think that Japanese yen will be strong and so it will go sell. I pray you understand what I'm trying to explain here. Because once you catch this, anytime you want to place a trade, you know where you are going. You ask yourself, which of these economies am I following today? When I take a pair like AUD USD, okay? When you go, you see a pair like AUD USD. All you are asking yourself is, sorry, my S is so nice. AUD USD. All you are asking yourself is, today, which economy do I follow? Do I follow the Australian economy or the US economy? If you buy this trade, AUD USD, it means you are going for the Australian economy today. That is why you are buying AUD USD. So when you buy AUD USD, it means you are going for the Australian economy. But when you sell AUD USD, it means you are going for the US economy against the Australian economy. That is what it simply means. When you sell AUD USD, it means you are going for USD. You are going into the US economy. You think the US economy will be superior than the Australian economy. That is what you are saying. So when you sell AUD USD, it means you are buying USD. Are you getting it? When you sell AUD USD, it means you are buying USD. When you buy AUD USD, it means you are buying AUD. You think that AUD will be strong, so you are buying it. But when you sell AUD USD, you are actually buying USD because you think USD will be strong. Are we good? Thank you. And I pray that you understand this. Once you understand this, I can tell you that you are good to go. Subscribe to this channel. More videos are coming. I'm taking my time to do this because I want you to understand. Subscribe, hit the notification bell. If there's a need to watch a video over and over again, please do. We have part 1. If you haven't watched the beginner video, you can go to part 1 and watch from part 1 and come all the way up to this part 33. All right, or 34. There will be more videos coming. So just subscribe and be part of us. You can go to the channel. You will find a playlist, Forex Training for Beginners. That is the name of the playlist. And then you can begin to watch all our videos. Watch all the videos I have for you. My name is Kofi, your admin for this channel. I'll see you in another video. Until then, take very good care of yourself. I'm done.